Hey, I believe I'm live on Facebook. Hey, Facebook peeps, it's Lorraine here. I have not been live in Facebook in quite some time, but tonight I was sitting around and I thought, it'd be really a good time for me to go live on Facebook because there's a lot of things happening in the interweb world, and I I know there's a lot of changes going on with possibility of TikTok being banned in January. It actually looks like that ban by the Supreme Court went through, but I'm sure that TikTok will appeal that and try to do whatever they can do to stop that. But it led me to really um think a lot about um, change and shifting when things are out of our control, and how, we have to remain calm, and in all circumstances, even things that may seem bad or we may think are bad are actually opportunities. And so if there's a lot of people who are on TikTok who are making their living on TikTok. They are promoting, products. TikTok Shop is very, very big. Many people do a lot of shopping there, and it's a global community there. And, you find unique products and services, but it's an opportunity for people to create a stream of revenue by utilizing the skill set of social selling. And if that platform closes, there's a whole lot of people whose livelihood is tied into that platform. And that, can be very fearful and can be very scary. However, I wanted to talk about this a little bit about, how do we remain calm? How do we pivot? What should we be doing as marketers, as business owners today in this climate? And honestly, I want to say that even if you have a storefront, you really should um, you really should have a major, major online presence, and you should be honing in on your ability to socially sell. That should be unified, that your online store is, driving your customers into your physical location and creating streams of revenue really globally for your storefront. So no matter what product you sell, or even service that you sell, you should be mastering social selling, digital marketing. And so, and where the world is going, and especially with all the technology and the advancement in AI technology, that if we are not, really embracing all the technologies and educating ourselves on how to function in the marketplace, incorporating social selling and digital marketing, then we really are behind. And if we are not learning the technologies of AI, and becoming experts in that and utilizing that to our strengths, and utilizing that technology to really free up time for ourselves, it's really kind of foolish. I mean, there's so much advantages to it. And yes, there could potentially be a lot of people, their jobs could change, shift, or be, eliminated by that technology. But that's more of a reason for us to be open and to be in community with God about, where is our future going as business owners, as entrepreneurs. And so the first thing we have to let go of is fear, because God is our provider and he's gone before us and he's made our way smooth. And so we have to get in alignment with him. We have to get in community with him, and we have to, ask him where should, if I am on TikTok and that's where I'm getting 90% of my business and that platform closes, what should I do? Where should I be pivoting? Well, one of the things we should always be doing and social media and social and digital marketing and selling on social media is we should not be so much selling the product as we should be giving value, right? We should be in the kingdom, we give, right? It's all about sowing and giving more and loving more as entrepreneurs for God's glory. And so that principle of sowing should always be first, right? And it's out of our generosity that the abundance returns back to us, right? God even says to test him on that principle, right? But it is a key way of operating in business, especially on social media. It should be about what value can I bring to the world? What cookies, I like to say, can I share with the world? Somebody's watching me. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Say hi in the comments and I'll swing back after and say hi back because I'm really not good with doing two things at once. And it's really been a while that I've been live on here. But I'm talking about remaining calm when circumstances are changing in our businesses that are out of control. And I'm specifically talking about the TikTok ban that is supposed to happen. I believe it's January 19th, where, right now our government has, ruled that it will be banned in January. Now, there's a potential that that can be reversed and changed. But if not, there are a lot of people who have grown, they're influencers, they're monetized from their, content. There's a whole lot of people selling products on the TikTok shop, making a lifestyle working, and with a TikTok shop. It is a big multi, millions, $1 billion industry. And so how do we remain calm when circumstances are out of our control? And so what I'm saying here is that first and foremost, we need to let go of all that fear and rest in knowing that God has us. We abide in him. He's the provider. And we engage in our faith there and we ask God to show us. But one of the things as a, faith driven entrepreneur is a kingdom principle of wealth is that you give, right? And so if you are on social media, it's not about you selling your product. It's always about giving value to the world. It's always about showing up and loving more and sharing wisdom, sharing knowledge, sharing solutions, right, with the world. God is the provider. The money will flow from him, right? The money will flow from Holy Spirit, right? You just have to do your part and you have to love and give and sow into the world and give value. And so the focus shouldn't be on you selling products. Now we're going to take it into business. The focus should be on growing your influence and your impact in the world. The focus should be on bringing people into your world, right? Offering something that, would want them to want to be in touch with you, where they would want to give you your email, right? You should be building your following. You should be building your email list. Why should you be building your email list? Because if TikTok is shut down, if YouTube ever shuts down, if Facebook decides they don't like me and they ban me and put me in Facebook jail, which was a big thing that was happening with a lot of people for a while, which I think has kind of slowed down some. But they had that power to shut down your accounts. Well, if they shut down your account and you have not built an email list and all you have been doing is selling your product and service, and now your account is shut down, or the platform is gone, then you have no one, it's like you're starting over. So your focus should be on giving value and building your community, your email list, because that is your property. That is your stake. So no matter what happens, you still have a means to reach out to your ideal customers and clients and fans, right? Even if you're just, an influencer, you should have an email list for your fan base and your followers. They don't give you revenue, but you're getting revenue from the platform because of all the views that you have, and they're sticking ads in between all your fun dances and stuff. But you should have an email list for your fan base, and you should be communicating directly with them outside of these platforms. Because if the platform shuts down, guess what? You can now say to them, hey, TikTok is gone, but guess what? Here's where you're going to follow me now. Come on over here. You see what I'm saying? You're not losing your relationships and valued customers that you have built up through social media. And I want to say that even if you have a physical business, whether you're a plumber, whether you own a boutique, whatever that is, the same thing. You should be utilizing and leveraging social media, bringing them into your world, giving value to the world so that they know who you are, know, like, and trust you, right? And, you are building your reputation, and it's free. I mean, you can right now I'm on here, and it's not costing me anything to talk to you guys tonight, right? And I'm really just here giving you some value. I'm giving you some value because this is knowledge that we should all have. We should be thinking this way. We should be remaining calm and thinking of what's the opportunity. I mean, first of all, the opportunity. For some of you who never built an audience on TikTok, okay, but you've built an audience here on Facebook, or you have an audience on Instagram, or you have an audience on YouTube, but you've never built an audience on TikTok. And honestly, there's so many people on TikTok. I'm going to tell you, there is going to be a resurgence, and there's going to be, if it closes down, there's going to be an uptick of new people flooding into Facebook, flooding into Instagram, flooding onto YouTube. In fact, YouTube is preparing for this. YouTube has been preparing for this because of the rumors of this happening. And do you know TikTok was banned in India? There's no TikTok in India. Okay, so could be very likely that this could happen. So TikTok and YouTube, it has been preparing for this. YouTube is one of the largest search engines, first of all. So much search engines over there is happening, right? It's part of Google, but it is one of the largest search engines. People go there to search for information. But they were very smart. It used to be long formatted. We go there, we watch more long form, videos, things like that. But this past year, they have, really, YouTube Shorts is a thing now. Why? Because of TikTok. They see what's coming, and they are projecting that they will double their viewership in the next year. Double. So anybody who thinks that, digital marketing is oversaturated, you better get on the bandwagon. It is not oversaturated. It is projected to go into the trillions. This is why I personally invested into the program that I'm doing, Legacy Builders, to learn all of these things. And the beauty of this program is in alignment with what I believe, because it also enables me to create another stream of revenue, just like it says in Ephesians, where you should have, the word says, have 7 streams of income. Oh no, maybe 8, because you just never know. Even God says you should have multiple streams of income. Because, say I had a stream of income coming in from TikTok shop, if I had a TikTok shop, and now it's gone. but I'm still selling a program and I still am able to receive income off of that. You see the brilliance of that? So if TikTok shuts down, the opportunity for Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, boom, their viewership is going to go up. So what I want to say to you is, if your audience is here, are you ready? Are you ready to give them value? Are you ready to build your email list? Because it's going to be an influx, a resurgence. There may be, definitely more activity back on Facebook. Some people are saying, no, I don't know, Facebook's kind of quiet, but I'm telling you, it's not. But get ready. There could potentially be a whole lot more clients and customers for you. And again, if you are not mastering the skill set of social selling, of social selling, it is very different. It's not just print ads. There's many different forms of it. You can do it live, you can do it short form, you can do it faceless, you can you know you can make 60-second commercials, you can go live for an hour. I mean, you can make a long form, you can do content, you can do pictures. There are so many facets to it. And you really need to understand how to leverage that, but how to give value in that content. It's all about the value of your content and not so much the selling. It's about the value. It's about building relationship. It's about letting people get a behind the scenes into your world, your thinking. People are curious about your world. It's not about lights, cameras, action, and how flashy you are. Although I get caught up in that. I like to create things and make them fun and pretty, but that's me. You got to do you on social media. And that's the beauty of it, because I like to say, your sheep hear your voice. I may not be for everybody, but I'm for somebody. And you are too. And you have an opportunity that if TikTok shuts down in a month, are you prepared for that? Are you learning a valuable skill set of how to market digitally, how to socially sell, how to create good content? Do you know how to, structure your content to, speak to your people, right? Are you comfortable going live? Are you comfortable on video? Are you comfortable making ads? Are you comfortable writing content? Are you practicing these things? Are you preparing for it? Do you have a lead magnet? Do you have something to offer to your customers? I have one. I have several of them. I have a free blueprint that I am following step by step that helps me to master a 2-hour work day. Okay. And I give that away for free. And I also have a launch to 10K in 30 days PDF that I give away as well. So if you would like that, and you would like to know the exact blueprint that I'm following to mastering or working a 2-hour workday and creating a passive income on autopilot with a system that's already set up with me, with a blueprint, with the training, with the community, with all the X, Y, and Z, you can put in the comments, I'd like to get that blueprint, Laurean. Just put blueprint and I will get it for you. And see that? I just did that. I just socially sold, because why not? Why not? And are you prepared? Do you have, something that's going to build my email list? And maybe you're not interested in the Legacy Builder program, but you might now be in my email list and you might see some of my other programs that I have, which I am starting to really think about again. Like, I had a boot camp that I did, an alignment at work program, and all of these beautiful things that were downloads from the Lord about how do we operate as kingdom entrepreneurs? How do we operate from the spirit into the marketplace? How do we live that way? How do we breathe? We are the ecclesia, right? How do we function on earth as it is in heaven in the marketplace, in our lives. It's all a beautiful thing. So I have those programs, but because, people might be interested in one thing I'm offering, at another, and it's not a good fit for them. They're like, you know what, I don't want to learn about digital marketing. I don't want to socially learn about selling. I'm going to tell you though, you really should. You should know all about algorithms. You should know all about digital marketing. You should all know all about AI and how to use Chat GPT and all these other tools that are available to you. You should know that like you can create content and put it on a scheduler and not have to think about it, and all these free tools that are really truly available to you to make your life easier and free up your time. No matter who you are, whether you're selling a digital product, a course, a program, a workshop, or any of those things, or you have physical products online, which, I also do. I have a planner that I'm selling, Wealth Creator Planner, which you can find on Amazon. And how do you market these things? How do you sell these things? This should be, you should leverage what is free. It's a beautiful thing that we have the ability to utilize social media and promote our business products, services, and serve, give, love more, because that's how you do it. You give value. So tonight, I wanted you to be consciously aware that there is a big opportunity potentially, and even if it doesn't shut down, it's still a big opportunity, because there's a lot of people that are not going to be comfortable staying there. There's a lot of people who are already starting to pivot and go on, build up their YouTube channels. There's a lot of people starting to build up Instagram accounts. You're going to see more of that happening, because people are aware that, I can't put all my eggs in one basket, because what if these platforms shut down? Again, you are only in control of you. You are in control of your content, what you say, what you put out, what value you give to the world, how you serve, how you show up. You're showing up consistent, you're showing up you know, regularly. You're giving value to the world. You're following through with people. You're answering their questions. I mean, how you show up matters, but how you grow your business, how you grow your following, how you continue to make your impact is through growing your email list. That is your real estate. When I off of this live, it goes to some kind of abyss over here in Facebook. I don't know where it goes. Now I'm in Zoom and I will record it, okay? And I can repurpose that and I can make shorts and clips out of it. I can take the transcript from it and I can put it into a blog post. I can pull out what were some good one-liners or whatever. I always record these kinds of things for myself, because, it's a wise thing to do. But, if I just went live right into Facebook, once it's over, it could be gone. You never see it again. It's not evergreen. It just kind of goes to the abyss. Same thing with TikTok. It's not evergreen. It's not just staying up there. But YouTube, now YouTube, that's brilliant. YouTube, man, you build on YouTube, you get a history of your videos. So you really should think about that, especially if you're like me and you're really chatty. So that's one of the things I'm starting to focus on. How I'm learning these things. How do I build my YouTube channel? How does it all function? Just like I had learned TikTok, now I'm really digging in and learning YouTube and developing my skill set, my knowledge, so that I can be prepared and take action and be ready for potentially millions of new viewers over there, millions of new viewers here. So I wanted to kind of like drop that to you and just remind you, build your email list, give value, show up more, be consistent, make the videos. Listen, they're saying really 3 to 5 videos or 3 to 5 pieces of content a day. Some people think that's overkill, but think about it. Think about this. McDonald's, if you were watching TV, think back in the day, a lot of us don't watch live TV anymore. But if you were to watch live TV, how many times in a day did you used to see a McDonald's ad? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. And guess what? It was the same ad over and over and over. It wasn't even new content. Some of you are all getting caught up in the weeds thinking you need to keep making new content. You don't need to keep making new content. You can replay your content. You can put it out on a scheduler. You know, if you make an ad and you realize it has value and it was really good, guess what? There's millions of people who have yet to see that. And the way the algorithms work, you know, you hardly can find a friend on Facebook anymore, right? So post your stuff. And I always say, if people don't like it, they can just scroll by or unfriend me. It doesn't offend me in the least. It's okay. I'm just not your people. And if you've seen the ad before that I posted, you don't need to watch it again, right? You just scroll on by. It's just not a big deal. So get out of your head, get out of your fear that you're going to offend people, that, you know, oh, it's too much. I can't be there too much. I'm too pushy. That's all a lie. That's all a lie. Listen, McDonald's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it, right? Over and over and over till we had it drilled in our heads. Brand your identity. It's okay. You can do it. So I wanted to like put that out there, you know, 2 things. You've got to build your email list. That is your territory. That is your stake. Those are your people. If you give people value enough to, they will put that email in because they value what you have to say. So share content, give value, show up, love the world a little bit more, and let go of fear of what's going to happen. You know, remain calm. If you're on TikTok and it's going to shut down and you're watching me right now, you need to learn all you can and pick another platform, you know, to learn first and get in there and start building now and stay ahead of the curve, right? But listen, if it shuts down, everybody's going to go scramble somewhere and it's going to be like an equal playing field. Don't freak out, remain calm. You know, you built that following there. You will build the following here a little bit wiser because you'll hear me in your head saying, are you building your email list? Even if you are just, you know, you're a content creator, influencer, and you're, you know, getting paid off of the views from your content, you need to be building an email list of your fan base. What can you offer to your fans? I don't know, come up with something. Send them a picture. You know, you could send it digitally, signed, whatever. Do whatever. Come up with something. Have a contest, a giveaway, something to build an email list for your fan clubs. Let them be the first to know when you're going to release a new video. Let them be the first to know when you're going to release that song. Let them be the first to know, you know, when you get a new deal, a sponsorship deal, right? So there's things you can do. People like to be in on the insider information. And if you build that value, they're going to give you your email list. They're going to love it. Like, you know, another way they can communicate with you via email. Yeah, you might need a virtual assistant to help weed out the emails, right? But those are your followers. So if TikTok closes, you can quickly pivot and say, here's where you can find me. Here's the links. Here's where I'm going to be live this week. Here's where I'm going to be posting from now on, right? Here's where I'm going to be promoting X, Y, and Z. So just food for thought. I thought that I'd share that with y'all tonight. And it's been, you know, interesting. I have not been live on Facebook in a long, long time. And so I hope somebody watched me and saw me this evening. But you know, put a comment if you see this, if you're catching a replay of it. Put replay in the comments. Say, hey, Laurean, good to see you up here live. And if you would like to get my blueprint on how you can master a 2-hour workday and create a passive income with a proven system and automations, uh, put send me the blueprint in the comments, and I would love to get that to you. And if you'd just like to be on my email list to be in the know about any of the other programs that I'm going to be doing in the future, just say, put me on your list and I'll get you on the list. I hope that, I'm going to try to show up more frequently and do this more often. And because I am very excited and I am on a mission to break poverty off of minds, hearts, spirits, souls, and wallets, and impact the world for the glory of God and help people create wealth daily in each area of their lives. That's my own personal goal, to master that for myself and to take as many people on the road with me. And I will tell you, you can work smarter, not harder. There is a way to create wealth and free your time up very easily with a digital product, making 100% profit off of it. While you learn, you can earn. So if you want to learn more about the Legacy Builder program, put that in the comments too. Let's get connected. And thanks for tuning in with me live or on replay. And remember, remain calm. The Lord knows. He's gone before you. He's made your way smooth. It's all good and only ever, ever good in the kingdom of heaven and earth. That is what Jesus has secured for you and I. And worry, fear, doubt is out of alignment. You need to take a deep breath in and release that and give that to the Lord. And remember that He is King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and your provider, and He loves you, and He cares about every detail of your life and your wallet. So if you want to, connect with me more about that and talk about that, I'm always here for you. Here, if you need prayer, anything like that, send me a message. I would love to intercede with you, pray with you over your business, any of those kinds of wonderful things. Have a great night, everybody. God bless.